Hey guys, it's Mike and Sam here with Viper Paranormal.
And today we're going to attempt to debunk the ghost radar.
There are two versions of this app available to download. There's the 99-cent version and then there's the free version. But basically they're both pretty much the same. Now what this app is supposed to allow you to do is detect, locate, and communicate with ghosts using EMF and an Ovilus-like feature.
Let's take a closer look at what this thing actually does.
Okay guys, this is the Ghost Radar app. If you look in the center, you're going to see a big circle with a bar spinning around, and if you noticed just a minute ago, you saw a red dot pop up. Now you'll find a series of red, yellow, green, and blue dots pop up frequently. In the top left and right hand corners and the lower left and right hand corners, you're actually going to see some constantly changing numbers. Now supposedly what this app is doing is making calculations internally to help locate where the ghost or spirit may be. And the little radar in the middle is supposed to be able to tell you where it's at. But the problem is there's no way to accurately measure where these things are coming from. It could be 10 foot away. It could be 100 yards away. There's just no way to tell. If you look up at the top, you're going to see a word there. Now, occasionally, this device will spit out random words, and it's either using something to trigger this to spit these words out, or it's just randomly doing it. Now, the problem with this is you can associate just about any one of these words with something that may be going on, something that you did yesterday, or something that's happening in the location you are right now. So first, we're going to check out what the app claims to do is double as an EMF or a K2 meter. So supposedly, it's responsive to EMF. Okay guys, now we're going to conduct our experiment. Now what we're going to be using for this experiment is the natural tri-field. We're going to be using a digital EMF, we're going to be using the Ghost app, and we're going to be using our EM pump. Well, it's not really an EM pump, but it's a fan. It's a little desk fan that I bought to sit on my desk while I'm editing and whatnot on my computer. And I recently discovered that this thing is putting out a deathly EMF. And to prove it to you, I'm going to turn it on. I don't know if you can see that. But the field is so high that it's cutting the meter off, and this thing goes up to 199 milligauss, so you can obviously see that this thing is just completely off the charts. So we're going to see if we can clear up the misconception that this thing does pick up EMF. Okay, this is the radar here, and I'm going to slowly move it closer to where that high EMF was. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can, and there's absolutely no reaction at all. It's doing the exact same thing that's been doing, spinning around. This is supposed to pick up EMF. This in no shape, form, or fashion is doing what it's supposed to do. It is not picking up any type of EMF. Okay, now let's go to our second experiment. Now this may take a while. We've got our natural tri-field meter set up to radio, and what we're going to do is we're going to set it next to the ghost meter, and hopefully at some point we're going to get some of our little flashing lights here. And again, these flashing lights are supposed to detect and show you exactly where the spirits are. So we're going to get a closer shot and let the camera set and see if we can pick up any of these spikes. Okay guys, as you can see, we've already tested out the theory that this thing picks up EMF, which is a complete and total exaggeration. It does not register or pick up EMF in any shape, form, or fashion. If you notice on the right, you're going to see that I've got the digital EMF meter here. It's picking up about a 0.4, which could be coming from the phone. And we've got the natural tri-field meter on the left, and we've got this set to radio frequency. So basically, what we're going to be doing is checking out the changes when something does pop up here. We're going to see if it's any type of EMF relation or see if it's actually some sort of a radio frequency that it's spitting out. So this could take a couple moments, so we're going to let it run and see what we can catch. Okay, it looks like our radio is going off here. You see that needle moving there? And our EMF is staying about the same. Okay, the radio frequency is going off here. Again, the EMF is staying the same. Well, as you guys can see, it's not really doing anything right now, but from previous experiments set up just like this, when we get a dot or an anomaly on the ghost radar, then the natural tri-field is responding with a radio frequency reading, and the EMF meter on the right is not responding at all. So we've determined that this does have something to do with radio frequency. We're not really sure what it's doing. It could be sending out a signal from the phone, seeing how long it takes the signal to get back, and then putting up a dot according to the time it took to get back. We're really not sure, but what we are sure of is this is nothing more than a toy. This is a gimmick. This is a game. This is not a real piece of paranormal equipment. You should not be using this out in the field. It's nothing but a magic 8-ball with batteries. Well, there you have it. The ghost radar debunked. I want to thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to check out our website, www.viperparanormal.com.
Please comment, rate, and subscribe.